I just woke up.
Okay. And how was your sleep? Okay,
Yeah, I slept good.
good. So I found out last night that you've
I was
retired. Is that right?
at Devin Haney fight last night, so I fell asleep really good.
So have you 100% retired, Rolly, or not?
Technically, I am retired now.
So what's your future plans then?
I got ducked by everybody. I'm the only champion in history that's gotten ducked for what, 5 mega fights? It's unheard of, but I'm a bum with a belt and a high ticket payday.
So
Something,
is
something's adding up. Is something adding up to you or no?
well, the very fact that you've been out the ring for what, 383 days, is it?
Yeah, something like that. May 2nd was when I last fought.
So has becoming a world champion, has it been everything that you thought it would be, even though you've not fought since?
I mean, I was world champion before, so
But like when you beat Ryan Garcia,
I mean, I mean, people didn't want to fight me anyway. They just had no choice. But now it's like everyone knows that like this is my actual weight class, so it's a little bit. The last thing I want to do is go fight some crazy dude who you have no idea where he's gonna punch, and
yeah,
then he's really hard and is unpredictable. And on top of that, the whole lead up, you're getting roasted the whole time.
yeah. So what happens now, Rolly?
I retired. I am a retired investor on a pension.
Is that though until a fight of a significant magnitude gets made for you against someone like Ben Garcia, Haney, and so on?
I am a retired investor on a pension.
Okay, okay. So what happens to the belt now?
So I don't know. I, got three of them. Might as well, those things are fun to have. I don't know. I can't really say.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen in this world.
So how have these last 12 months been for you inside the ring and outside the ring?
The last 12 months,
Yeah.
ooh, it was the most depressing 12 months I've ever had in my life.
Is
I
that
went
specific? Sorry.
I went through emotional, physical, and spiritual changes.
Right.
Um, I found Christ. I It was difficult. You think that the sun always shines on TV, right? Everything's
Yeah.
looking good, and literally, and it happened literally the day after I fought Ryan, and that's where the
Right.
depression started. And now I'm out. God delivered me from my depression,
Hmm.
but it was hard.
Yeah.
It was it was the hardest thing I've ever went through in my life.
What was it that what specifics did you have to go through to get to the other side?
Well, I had to die to my old self. I had to die to my old self, and that alone was difficult as it is because I love myself,
Yeah.
and it's hard. It's really hard because I lost myself and two people I care for dearly too in the process,
Right.
and but God has a funny way of redeeming things because everything then came back to me.
Right.
Except for one, but that can be resolved in any moment. all that time that I spent away from boxing, there's no, as much as I kept trying to make the fights happen, there's no way I could have spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally been able to fight. There's
Mm,
no possible way. And God, like I said, God has a funny way of doing things. 5 lucrative fights fell
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Does not happen when you're a world champion. That does not happen. Right or wrong.
Very true. Very true.
Bomb. It does
So, what,
not.
so what would you say has been the one specific reason why these fights haven't happened, Rolly?
They're all scared.
Okay.
It's We offered them all great deal, great splits, everything, and they even acknowledge and say that, but they don't want to fight. They get scared. They don't want to be champion. And the
That's
one and the one dude that did, out of all of them that did fight me,
yeah.
wants nothing to do with me. Why is that? Because he knows that he can't beat me, and he's the one that beat the other one, and then the other one just sucks. Like
Do you th
you understand what I mean?
No, of course. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And the other one was begging for too much money and is a grandpa. It just, you understand what I mean? It just
Yeah.
doesn't, that does not happen. They're scared of me. I am the most avoided fighter in boxing.
So we're
And
speaking about Ryan Garcia, Conor Benn, Devin Haney. Who else?
Pacquiao,
Yeah, that's four. There's five, you said?
yeah, but the other one is undisclosed, and
Oh,
I
okay.
will that one.
No problem. Um, Speaking of Ryan Garcia, do you think he'll beat Conor Benn in September?
Bruh. What kind of question is that?
I just all I'm wanting from you, Rolly, is a fight prediction on Ryan Garcia against Conor Benn, if it
What?
happens.
But like, what do you think's gonna happen?
Well, I think Ryan smokes him, but
Okay, right. So we got the battle of the Austrian versus the eggs.
yeah, 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 yeah,
And
yeah.
the egg man, woo! I am the walrus, cuckoo, cachoo.
So, Rolly, I've been interviewing fighters for 20 years, and I've heard a lot of retirement calls from fighters and speeches, and they always come back.
You
So
want
what
my
is it?
you want my retirement speech right now?
No, I'm just saying right now that I think
I
that I
want
could,
everybody here to just enjoy me while I'm here. I'm not here for long. I'm just passing by. But learn from me now because I will not be around forever.
I just think that if I was to place a bet with you, that I would win that bet on you fighting again, Rolly.
I'm not a gambling man. I gave up gambling when I turned to Christ.
Then I will just say that you will fight again, Rolly, because it's in your blood.
In my blood.
It's you.
No, the only thing that runs through my blood is Christ's blood.
So if you were offered an eight-figure sum next week to fight Devin, Ryan, whoever, you'd say no.
I never said I would say no. I'm just saying,
But I thought you were retired. That's it.
as of right now, I am retired.
But that could change.
It's not my fault that I'm retired, though.
Fair point.
I'm not the one choosing to be retired. Am I?
If you've been ducked, then no, yeah, yeah.
I'm choosing to be retired. As of right now, I am retired. I am not choosing to be retired.
But would you end that if the right offer came your way?
What you mean the right offer? I'm the one sending the offers.
You know what I mean, though?
I
If there
would
was able to
I would
strike a
fight for
deal,
I don't care about money. Who said I box for money?
what do you box for then?
I box because I want to be champion. I like being champion. I like everything that comes with it. I mean, another fighter did what I did. We got three belts in three divisions with 19 fights. The only other one, Lomachenko, who with
Mhm.
less than 20 fights. You tell me. I started boxing at 17. I had 35 amateur fights. I got signed up for when I was 20. I was supposed to actually get signed to Al Heyman, but they're going through that Golden Boy lawsuit at the time. I was supposed to
Mhm.
sign June of 2016.
Right. So if someone accepted your offer and came back to the table and said, Rolly, yes, I will fight you for what you offered, would you say
I,
yes?
I've been trying.
But if things changed,
What you mean if things change?
if somebody's,
I'm retired not by choice.
so what would it take then for you to come out of retirement?
You're not understanding. I don't want to be retired. I'm not retiring by choice. They're scared. What would you want me to say?
What I want to know is what will it take for you to box again?
What you mean? I don't know because I want to I want to fight.
Right, okay. And you want to fight one of the champions?
How many champions are there?
Welterweight, you've got Garcia,
And there's-
Crocker, and
yeah,
Haney.
okay, wait. So one of the champions. I mean, there's the other two options, but whatever. I mean, those aren't champions, are they?
Well,
I'm sorry. One of them's definitely never going to be champion. I'm sorry.
who's that? Which one?
No. I'm sure y'all can figure that one out.
All right then. So, what is your immediate plans moving forward? Just in general.
I am a retired investor on a
Okay.
pen
And what are you going to invest in, Rolly?
silver.
What was that? Silver.
Yes, silver. Silver is a good buy.
Okay. All right.
And all these electrical components and AI and car
Mhm.
battery medicine and jewelry, and it's being used very quickly. And we cannot, we're at $100 million an ounce a year deficit from what we can produce to what we're using. And it's only going to keep going up.
Okay.
Also,
And
I mean, there's also all the other stuff that's on the critical mineral list, like the lead,
yeah.
the zinc, the copper, the
Mhm.
antimony. China, since October, decided not to sell us antimony no more. Antimony is a metal alloy that's used in military equipment.
Yeah. I know.
Before, it was dirt cheap. It had no value, no worth, nothing to use for, but they use it now military equipment. China doesn't want to sell it to us. Why don't they want to sell it to us? Well, I'm sure we need a lot of that then, no, right?
You
Yeah, I
say
think,
so.
yeah,
Okay.
boxing, like I said, I'm just passing by boxing. I'm not here for long, you know?
Okay. Okay,
I,
Rolly.
what else are we going to invest in? No. I like litigation bonds. I like, there's a lot of things I like to invest in.
Okay.
The most valuable investment you can do is in yourself.
Very good point. Very true. And it sounds like you're doing that just now yourself.
Yeah. Like I said, I am a retired investor on a
Okay.
pension.
Okay.